Yes. Yeah. That was insane. The other day you may have seen I was up on Ben Lomond with a certain Coy. How's it going?
Hi, I'm Coy.
This is Coy. He is from Florida and is actually one of the first subscribers and people I remember commenting on my videos. She is Cashless Captures. I got that wrong in the last one. And he's also on Instagram as Cashless Productions. I get those the right way around, yeah?
Yeah, you guess.
As honestly, it's like a tongue twister. So he's like I said, one of the first subscribers, one of the first people to start commenting. It's actually really cool for him to come over here. I know you've wanted to come and have a look at some of the spots. Yes. He went down to Southampton and Portsmouth, rode with Jordan Lee, George Thompson and co. Stephen King, sorry I forgot you. Brought the Florida weather with him, although it was raining this morning. But we're out now, we've got a couple of hours to kill. He's promised a nice expensive dinner out for me and Jane tonight. Lobster and caviar, I think.
For having me up here.
No problem, it's been good having you.
Yeah, this has been a pretty interesting couple weeks for me. I went from not ever seeing trials third person for like the first 4 years of riding to riding with like 3 friends every day for a week, and then coming up and seeing Allie and Danny and all of them, and it's been a crazy trip, you could say. But
up at Ben Lomond, he borrowed a bike for that, but you're on your actual bike today?
Yep.
A Hex!
The Great Blue Hoss.
I do like Hexes. That is awesome. I need to have a go on that at some point.
Indeed.
Although that was your idea.
I would like to see that. I really want to see you back on the 26, man.
I think we need to swap the brakes around.
Yeah, don't pull the Miles.
Yeah. Oh Christ. The other day, Miles had a go on Coy's bike. They swapped bikes. Miles actually warned Coy that Miles' bike had the brake levers the wrong way around. A few seconds later, Miles tried a back hop or a wheelie or something.
A manual.
Went for the back brake, of course it wasn't there. Flying onto his back. I didn't see it, unfortunately. It sounds hilarious.
Allie and Danny were like on the roof of some old abandoned building, and I was on his bike trying not to screw up the brakes, and I just hear this like crashing noise and like a pain sound and a blue flash of death. It was I felt so bad.
Yeah. That bike has already taken out one person. I think he's like bruised his ribs or something like that. He's in a bad way, but he's fine. So yeah, I'd quite like to have a go on it. We're at the courts, well nearly at the courts, and doing the introduction here because we often get kicked off in there. So we'll do this here, move up there, and yeah, let's go. So we're at the courts. This is one of the lesser ridden spots, mainly because it's the courts. You get kicked out of here pretty quick, though to be honest with you, the security guard that normally comes out is one of the nicest guys ever, so I feel a bit bad returning, but it is a Sunday, it's after 5 o'clock. If there's going to be the quietest time to ever come here, it's going to be today. One of the things I really like about this place is pretty much just this wall here. It's a really nice height for hooks. You can try and tap up it, you can roll down it. It's just got quite a few things to try on it. I know Coy wants to do some hook practice, so...
Oh god, that wasn't supposed to be too tight. But...
Right, you need to get this hook before we get kicked off.
I haven't even like done a back hop yet, I'm just going straight to the hook. Okay. Oh dude, I think I need some demonstration.
I've just set the camera up on its own so we can just have multiple goes at it so we get the most out of it before we get kicked off. If we ever get kicked off. Yeah. Fingers crossed we don't. He hasn't really found anything to try hooks on at home. I think he said he's found one small similar to this, but quite a bit lower. Just needs to make sure he gets his weight far forward and his wheel just over the top, and it'll get up fine. Go on, this time. Oh, heavy weight. He's also got a bad wrist.
What a way to warm up.
Right, so we kind of just got kicked off, but I reckon we've got time to have 3 more runs in it. So 3 strikes, because he came so close, it'd be a shame to go without getting it.
Okay.
Essentially what just happened is I think an employee just said, oh, we shouldn't be riding on here, rather than security. Don't mean to be cheeky, but I really want him to get this, so I'm gonna push our luck a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get any more serious and the police don't actually come, but yeah.
Make sure that doesn't make it in.
Oh, that's gonna be in it. Yes! Ah! Success! Oh, good work. Oh, I'm glad you got that. Now we can leave before we get arrested.
That was a good choice.
Slowly but surely gonna take Coy around all the classic Glasgow spots. But we did actually come here the other day after he had about 2 hours sleep. Is that right? Tried to ride these walls. I think you were a bit jet lagged. Struggled a bit. Gonna get him today, yeah?
Yeah, we'll blame it on the wind if not. So.
Just watch out for the traffic, yeah? By the way, he is doing a wee trip video vlog style thing. Go check out his YouTube page. Got some actually pretty high quality videos on there, so yeah, worth a check. Oh yeah, man. It's because you run your tyres at like 700 psi. Oh, keep it, keep it. Come this way and then ride along. Yeah, yeah. So I shouldn't be telling you what to do, but it'd be cool. That's it, keep going.
Okay, so I have to remember, that is quite the incline.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah.
A little unconventional, but did the job.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, okay. Last time I did that, the incline, like, I forgot about until like a foot before it. And that's not really the place where I want to test my fakies. So it just didn't happen. I'm happy with that.
Worth pointing out, he hurt his wrist literally just before coming on this trip, so straps up there.
As you do.
Yeah. Just setting up a line here. Like I said, Coy's a bit of a filmmaker himself. On his channel, he's making a sort of a trip video, so he actually wants me to try line here. And rather than just regurgitate lines I've done here a million times over, I'm gonna slightly less regurgitate it. Basically, I'm gonna try the same line I've done a few times, but I'm gonna try it opposite and see how it goes. That line was a pain in the ass, trying to do it all opposite. It was like Goldilocks, either I would overcook and go too steep on the pivot, or I wouldn't go steep enough. But eventually got it sort of mildly warm. It was the most horrible tyre tap I've ever done. I was literally on for the ride, but my alarm on my phone tells us we've got to go. So that is gonna have to do. We're gonna have to come out tomorrow and get some more spots, more filming before Coy has to go home. Sound alright?
Oh god, yes. Yes. I was supposed to stick and be all dramatic, but it didn't.
I think Coy's getting his artistic license on here. Right, let's go to tomorrow. Day 2. Bit wet today, dried up a little bit. Coy wanted to come to the spot, so here we are, the spot. It looks like a few other people have been here. They've dragged that about, they've put the tape in a different place, there's a few more pallets around. But one thing we've done, I've gone and dragged this other bit of wood out, some 180 gap practice. I think Coy wants to do like a tyre tap gap across it.
I want to.
I reckon he's got it. Go on, first time for the camera, no pressure. Ah, that was almost it.
Yeah, it's just like commitment. I have to do a commitment issue.
Wet weather spot. What do you reckon?
I think I'm gonna try the opposite of the gap you did.
I'll film that.
Alright. It's gonna be, basically it was just warm up, and so now I'm gonna try it, but like the easier way, and it should be fine.
Cool.
Or messy, but we'll find out.
At least there's not a massive pile of water in there this time, just horrible, horrible mud. Yeah. So it should be alright. While I remember, the hoodie competition is still on, guys. Inspired myself will, in the next few days, have a look through all the comments, choose one which we think is the best, and we'll give the results pretty damn soon, so keep an eye out for that. Now then, can he do it? First try? You've got that. You've got that.
I think it's done.
I bring you to all the nicest spots. The wheels are a bit big. These 26s, wagon wheels.
It's weird, I didn't remember myself having a British accent, but I guess I do.
I have swapped the brakes around with Coy's bike, and I'm going to have a go on a Hex. Haven't had to go on a Hex for years and years and years. Feels pretty damn big, but it feels really nice. Let's try a gap. I think the last time I rode 26-inch was in 2012, and it's nice to get back on one. Look at it, it's a Hex, it's awesome. I love my Hex. The only thing is, you know, sometimes rim brakes can be pretty loud. It's actually pretty nice to have a disc brake on the back of one.
I waited for so long. I had a red Hex before this, and it was my baby, but it was a really loud, crying, just annoying freaking baby. This one,
Coy is about 7 foot tall, weighs just a little bit more than me. His tyres are about 60 psi.
I think I give him like, 60, 65.
Yeah, which is rock solid. I normally run about 40, 45 psi. I get a little bit of bounce for gaps. That one is like riding solid tyres. But the bike feels amazing.
Yay!
How's your wrist doing?
It's doing. I mean, I can like ride around on it, but that last go, like, I felt the same, like, final undoing of something that I did the first time I did it. So, I think, yeah, I've lost about half my rotation. But it also means I'm gonna lose my tan lines. So I thought it was dirt the first day. I was like, how did just like all my knuckles get so dirty? And then I realized when I pulled up my sleeve that it's just,
oh yeah.
And I got that in Glasgow of all places.
Look at that tan line right there. Should I go show you some other spots?
Yeah, I'd still love to like film and do stuff.
Just thought I'd stroke my ego a little bit and show Coy this gap, which I did in one of the ride inspired videos. So from takeoff here to the landing over there.
It's so big! This is not represented accurately in the video at all.
I just gave it a try then. I didn't get anywhere near it. I don't know whether I ran 22:15 back then, but my legs just aren't strong, but I cannot get the speed to clear this. You can see my tyre marks landing about there. So it turns out I can pivot this bike better than I can my arcade. I think it's a sign.
It's a sign, it's definitely a sign.
Or that, or maybe just your 60 psi tyres. Yeah, pivot a bit better.
Nonsense, no. No, this is 26.
You guys remember this spot? The one that tried to kill me last time? Let's see if we can get away with it this time. Coy's got a couple of slow-mo clips of it already. I actually want to try it on this bike and then see if we can do it on the Hex, but I'm pretty scared of bunny hopping and just ploughing straight into it, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Didn't kill me this time. Hopefully I'm not spoken too soon, so I wouldn't mind trying it on this. Fingers crossed it does, don't go against the wall. That's on scale. So that is terrifying, but 26-inch wheel, if you can get it over the edge, hooks so nicely. Ooh. Again, tyre pressures, they're so hard, that doesn't help.
I keep saying you can lower them if you want, like it's not like I'm going to be doing much agility riding today, so if anything it would make it easier on my wrist going home.
Next spot. Right, we are now at the classic Glasgow spot, that is the uni. It's pretty busy, probably get kicked off to be honest with you, but I do enjoy this bunny tap here, so I'm going to try and hit that. And then it seems to be a day of just trying it on 26-inch as well, so I'm going to borrow your bike.
Please
again,
do.
If that's alright.
Please do.
And hopefully not kill myself this time, but hopefully it's easier than a hook, so we'll see. Now I'll try it on this bike before I get kicked off. Okay. Top must have up to the front. Well, took a couple of attempts to get used to it, but 26-inch does bunny tap pretty damn well.
God, it's almost like he's a professional at this. I swear, it's crazy.
It helps that wall's really nice as well. It's a nice bike. Certainly helps having the brakes the right way around.
Nah, probably not. Let's see if I can like... There we go. There's my portfolio. That's my riding video for the trip.
Wrist too sore.
Yeah, it's just like every time you pull upwards, something just like slaps your attempt down. It's just, no. What is this, like a Beyonce hand I have going on? Why am I doing this? It's like therapeutic, but also weird.
Thought I'd show Coy one of the more obscure lines there is in Glasgow at the uni. Basically, start here, rev those engines, come along, already clear the path, hop onto the gravel, quick hop onto this, and then hop onto the wall, and then drop the other side, which is always, yeah, bigger than I remember. You have to be super quick with the actions. You're right there.
Parkour!
Yeah, I have so little time to hop onto that and then go up to the wall.
Okay, I don't know how to get down.
Okay, I'm good. So back wheel slid out a bit.
Oh. Yes. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Dude, that was... Alright, okay.
Pretty stoked on that one. Took me ages the first time. Actually, Danny found it. I came along and he said, oh, I've got a line to show you. And he showed me this one. I was like, I just could not work it out. Then yeah, he proceeded to stomp it, and yeah, took me about 100 tries, but I got it. Not tried in about a year, so I'm pretty happy to get that. Cheers for filming. Right, next spot. This guy is going home back to US of A
Yeah.
in just a few hours. So we're going to leave this as the last spot. I'm going to try a bike swap again. Going to try this gap. We'll drop the camera from there to there to there. I'm going to do it on my bike, and then I'm going to risk it on the blue machine. Not tubeless, 24-inch tube in the back. It's a long walk home. Are you sure you want me to try on it?
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Right.
I'd love to see it, honestly, because I could be like, hey, it is possible. I could do that because it's literally being done on my bike. So
I've got 3 things I reckon is going to happen. Either I sail across it super nicely, or I somehow get confused with the bigger wheels and completely mess up and mangle myself, or I sail across it like a sack of potatoes and get a puncture.
you think sail across it like a sack of potatoes?
Yeah, I guess the sack of potatoes wouldn't sail across, would they? Bike number 2 is where the nerves start to come in. Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I sure? Oh, come on. Oh, it's too far.
Oh my god.
Didn't keep it on the background on the second one, but I didn't die. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to just end that on a high right there.
And I don't have to walk home.
No puncture. I went alright. I was pretty happy with
I get
that.
to ride home. I get to ride it.
Get to ride home. Been actually a pretty interesting ride. I didn't expect it to be a bit of a 24 versus 26, so thank you very much for letting me borrow your bike.
That was
Appreciated.
great to watch. Like, I think that was probably the best possible way to get like over dying.
Yeah. It's actually quite interesting. A few people have asked me, what's the difference in 24 and 26? What bike should I get? And actually, it doesn't really matter. They both can do pretty much everything. 24 is probably a little bit better for spins. Not that I can do them any better on either bike. Probably a little bit better for tail whips. Not that I can do them either on either bike. Essentially, I think if you're wanting to ride skate parks and do tricks as your main thing rather than pure trials, 24 would probably be better for that. If you're wanting to do more trialsy based stuff, possibly ride rocks, 26 inch I think will be the choice. You can get knobbly, grippier tyres, you can roll over bumps better. So yeah, they both ride street pretty damn well, to be honest with you. Also, if you're tall,
If you're just a lanky bastard,
Yeah.
lanky gazelle like myself, flailing all over the place. It's fun because all my stuff looks like I'm doing it on a 24.
yeah. So if you're about 7 foot tall, like this guy, maybe 26 is better for you. So it's the official celebratory end of ride move.
We're getting... Oh, no. Okay. I can't do the gap, but I can do this, and that's all that matters. Oh, pain. Oh boy. Okay. Subscribe, guys, because I did this just for you, and this is the face of pain hidden by a face of faux wellness. Oh no.
Please subscribe to my channel. Go subscribe to Cashless Productions and Cashless Captures.
If you want.
He's got some pretty high quality videos in there, so go check him out, and yeah, have fun, ride your bikes, get out, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh, I'm going to be at Drop and Roll down in London next weekend, so come and say hi if you're down that way. Bye-bye.
Bye.